Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I want to talk about, I think I added more than 11. I think it's 15 players. I'm just going to do my breakout candidates for 2021 to 2022. Up here I have 2020 to 2021. That season's already happened. So before we start today's video, I'll go through the list and I will show you who I believe. Some players might have had what we could say was somewhat of a breakout year last year. But when I mean breakout year, y'all about to know these players' names. Okay, they about to become household names. That's what I mean. Okay, their jersey's about to start selling. They're about to start making plays. They're going to be, the reason why their teams win. Not necessarily all the time, but they will have a factor in said wins. So this is where I believe that all these players are guys you guys should keep your eyes out on. And, some are going to have more productive years than the others. Like Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole, was a late first round pick. Is not first round pick. He might have got in the second, but either way, during the pre-draft process, we all knew this guy coming out of college was a confident, aggressive scorer / shooter in college. He was insane. He ended up being a late first round pick, and what we saw was that he struggled immensely on the floor, and he looked lost and misplaced. And then he started working out in the bubble, and then after the bubble he kept going, and last year he had a really good year. In this preseason he's averaging like 25 points in 24 minutes. Okay, he's everything the Warriors need for till Klay Thompson comes back, which is like around Christmas. And when Klay does come back, I think Jordan Poole's their sixth man. Darius Garland did break out last year. Like, there was a legit period where he was averaging 21.7 assists per game on and 41.6% from three on a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. He's incredible. And I feel like this year we might see a leap in his defense and just efficiency even more. Michael Porter Jr., yes, I know. He took a huge step. He went 19.7 rebounds a game, almost 3 threes a game, and a little over a dime a game on 32 minutes while shooting 54, 45, and 80% from the free throw line. And Michael Porter Jr.'s playing time wasn't that consistent. So I think he's going to come back, be a 20-point scorer, have, similar numbers in the vein of like 21 to 23 points, 7 to 8 rebounds a game, 3 to 5 triples a game, maybe 1 to 3 assists a game on like 35 minutes a night. Jaren Jackson Jr. Look, there was like moments last year. Like, if you look at his per 36 minutes, he averaged 22 points, 8.7 rebounds, 2.5 blocks, and almost 3 triples per 36 minutes. And I really expect him to be more of a power forward this year than anything, with Steven Adams replacing Jonas Valanciunas in the starting five. And Jaren Jackson Jr. will be playing outside more than he has in the past, because he usually played as a stretch five. So this is going to be a big year, because if he stays on the court and lives up to his massive potential, he's going to get that massive contract. If he doesn't, this is going to be an injury-riddled start to his career. I've already made a video on this, and I'm not going to speak too much about it. OG Anunoby, he's going to be a 20-point per game scorer, best perimeter defender in the league, best two-way player in the league. He will replace Jimmy Butler, Paul George, Kawhi. Let me not mention Kawhi in there. Ignore that as a Kawhi. Paul George, Jimmy Butler as the two-way kings of the NBA. OG Anunoby is the new two-way king of the NBA. Robert Williams III, and he averaged about 19 minutes last year, and in 11 games where he had 25 minutes, he averaged almost 12 points a game, almost 10 rebounds a game, almost 4 dimes a game, 2.5 blocks, a steal across 26.7 minutes per contest. It's a really small sample size, but he's shown that he's 23 years old and has limitless potential. Isaiah Stewart was insane during his rookie year. 8 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, 1.5 blocks a game, while shooting 55% from the field on just 21.4 minutes a night. And in 14 games as a starter, his numbers went up to almost 13 points a game, 10 rebounds a game, 2.5 blocks a game, while shooting 57% from the field. And with Mason Plumlee out the door, and they brought in Kelly Olynyk, I expect Kelly Olynyk to be a backup power forward. Backup power forward, backup center. So I really think Isaiah Stewart's the guy to watch, the breakout. Jokic Poeltl, he posted 15 double-doubles, okay, last season across 52 starts. and averaged 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks a game. Honestly, he was probably the third best defensive big man in the league behind Miles Turner and Rudy Gobert. I'd really put, if there was a third team all-defensive team, it would be Jokic Poeltl, the center that year. So, with Gabe, DeMar, Patty all gone, Poeltl is going to be playing 25 minutes at least a night, closer to 30 probably. And he's going to be valuable and have a breakout year. I think a double-double demon. Kevin Porter Jr., he had 18 points, 7 dimes, 4 boards, and almost 3 triples in 23 games with the Rockets last year. And I really think if he can get those efficiencies and turnovers down, he's a gifted offensive playmaker. Jalen Green's the shooting guard. Kevin Porter's the point guard. Porter will average closer to 7 assists a game, while, I think Green will be closer to 3 or 4. I really like this duo. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Dude, last year, in 13 starts, he averaged 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 triples a game. And he posted a game of 30 points and 37 points. With Lonzo Ball and Eric Bledsoe gone, I really think if you look at his first 36 minutes in 2 seasons, he's averaged 17.5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 triples, and 1.5 steals per 36 minutes. So he's oozing with potential, and I really hope it gets utilized correctly. Look, Tyrese Maxey averaged 18.6 points, 4.3 rebounds, 3.9 dimes, 1.3 triples, while shooting 50% from the field, 33 from 3, 85% from the free throw line in just 32 minutes in those 8 starts. That guy's a baller, and I think he's more of a 6-man, but that's me. Mo Bamba, Wendell Carter Jr. has been looking better, but Mo Bamba had a few times last year where he had double-doubles, just hitting shots, blocking everything. He's the perfect modern-day big man. He's what Stick Smith for the Suns wants to be. Mo Bamba, please figure it out. PJ Dozier, you guys remember when he took the South Carolina to the Final Four? To the freaking Final Four with Darius Thornwell? Hey, PJ Dozier is turning 25 at the end of October. Still young. He can handle the ball all right, and he is more of a two-way player. He can hit the 3, handle the rock a little, but he's an incredible defender. He can guard point guards, shooting guards, and small forwards, and even probably some smaller power forwards. Max Strus, he has a legit chance to be Duncan Robinson 2.0, even though that's Joe Wieskamp. But damn, this guy's good. So that's my list. What do you guys think?